All right, welcome to Overtime here in the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show. The show's been more overhyped than the Browns defense. I don't know. No, the Browns defense.
Why has it been overhyped? You texted
hype.
us and said, guys, I've got the greatest story for you.
I don't know that I said it was the greatest story. I said it was a funny story. I don't remember what I said. But
tell us the story, boy. Yeah. We're all on the edge of our
seats. Here
we
we go. So last Wednesday, I'm flying to New York for a family occasion. We're on the plane. I'm sitting in the back, which I don't like. Usually I pay the upgrade for first class, but on the flight there, I decided not to. So we're in the back. We're like row 34 out of 36.
Oh, right next to the toilet.
Just sucks. Anyway, this kid sits down next to me. I call him a kid. He's probably like 18 or 19. Maybe he was even younger than that.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe 5 minutes after we take off, I notice something. I'm like, I smell something. I'm like, what is going on here? And so I look over, and I saw the kid putting away what was either an electronic cigarette or what do you call it? The
vape pen.
Vaping or whatever. Okay, which both are illegal on a flight.
Yeah. Very.
Okay?
Federal offense.
So I see him put it in like, all right. I'm like, should I talk to the flight attendant? I'm like, I don't want to get this kid arrested.
Right.
So I'm like, but I said to my wife, I said, if he takes that out again, I'm ending it.
Yeah.
So
I'm ending it. I love it.
So I got my AirPods in, and I'm watching something on my phone, but I'm like this, like looking out the corner of my eye to see if I'm like the whole time I'm watching him to see what he goes. And of course, I see him lean over. He starts to pull something out. And I just went, no, put it back.
What did he say?
He just put it right back in his bag.
So you didn't need to tell on him?
No.
But you made your point.
I made the point.
That's well handled, boy.
I was like, no, put it back. And he was like, and he never even went near the bag.
You know what that is? That's a dad move right there.
What did your kid say? He already knew. He had the headphones on. He's like this.
Yeah, he was. I don't know what he said.
Can you imagine being so addicted to that you can't?
During a flight,
you can't take a flight to New York. What is that? An hour and 20 minutes?
Not even.
I mean, from closed door to open door.
About an hour 20. Yeah,
you can't. You can't.
Which is
not
crazy.
smoke.
Have you ever worked in a factory? When you're in the factory, them boys be like, hey, we got to get this smoke.
Yeah, but they're working for a lot more than an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, but go ahead and not have that smoke break.
I don't know.
Yeah,
it's
but you know what? There's a federal law against
you get arrested.
This. You're risking literally getting, and you know what's so even worse now is getting put on a no-fly list.
Exactly.
Like, that's no joke.
If you get put on, I didn't want to do. So
right. You played it. I think you handled it perfectly.
Thank you. Now, if that were it, that would have already been enough. But that was not it.
Oh no!
But wait, it gets worse. Go ahead.
So we took off late because there's been all kinds of problems with Newark Airport in terms of
it's a mess.
Getting flights in there.
Corey goes in and out of there.
So even though we had great weather, we left really late.
Yeah.
And as you know, a lot of people fly from Cleveland, New York to go other places.
Sure.
So as we're 10 minutes away from landing, the flight attendant gets on the mic and says, ladies and gentlemen, we are obviously getting in about an hour late. We have a handful of people on this flight who have to make connecting flights.
Sure.
Can you please stay in your seat so those people can get up? He says that, okay? 5 minutes later, again, we're almost down on the ground now. He's like, ladies and gentlemen, I want to remind you once again, there are a few people. He said, in fact, if you have to get off the flight to get on another flight and it's less than a half hour, please raise your hand now so we know and we can let you out.
Right, that's smart.
So about 8 people raised their hand.
Yeah.
Maybe it's 10. I don't know.
Right.
A handful of people.
You had a good view. You could see everybody.
I had a good view, right? And a couple of them were right to my right. So what happens the second the plane lands?
Oh, everybody
stand up.
Everybody jumps up.
I almost wore that shirt today because I knew the story was going to be about that.
So
that's such a
everybody jumped up. There was probably like 40 people in there. So within 30 seconds, I was like, this is ridiculous. I didn't even get up out of my seat. I said, hey, sit the hell down. People got to get off the plane. What is wrong with you people? Screamed through the whole plane.
I'm sure that helped.
Did anybody sit down?
Maybe 2, but most of the people did not sit down.
They're like,
wow. Did they not know who you are?
Who's this a-hole?
So 30 seconds later, I'm still annoyed. I'm like, this is so... And so I screamed up again. I was like, you know what, people? This is rude. You would not want people standing up if you were in a rush. What is wrong with you? If you're standing up right now and you don't have to get off the plane for another flight, you're a loser.
Wow.
And they took that
and then
they probably thought you were high.
How many more people sat down?
No, I don't know. I was
were
so in my world, wasn't paying attention at that point. And then as people started getting off,
I'd have been so embarrassed if I was your kid.
Oh my God, I would have been mortified.
He loved every minute of it. Then I thought you'd be on my side with this.
Oh, I'm not done.
As people are starting to get off, I'm like, one more time. I said, those of you who are dishonestly getting off the plane now, you should be ashamed of yourself. Live with your shame, people. Live with your shame.
Oh my God, I wish. If anybody was on that flight and has video of this, can you imagine having video of that?
I wish somebody had video of
that. It would be.
I'm sure somebody does.
After the first one, they're probably like, "Oh, this guy's going to snap."
As we're getting off, and we waited. I let everybody go. At that point.
Well, you're at the end of the plane anyhow.
Yeah. And the flight attendant comes up to me and goes, "That was awesome. Thank you for doing that. It didn't work because they want to say stuff like that.
Of course, and they're not allowed.
You know what I've started to do?
What?
I just wait. I let everyone go.
That's the best way to do it. Don't let it get your blood pressure up unless you're in a hurry.
Because, dude, I get anxiety from little things. I hate having to hurry to get my bag down.
Right.
Because
they're hovering over you.
They're in my space, and so
you're talking about
it's unless I have to really be somewhere. And honestly, I think about this all the time. Even if I have a connecting flight, I'm not running in the airport. I'm just not. I'm just not. I'm not going to put myself through it. I might make it. I might not.
Yep.
I've missed in my life connecting flights. I don't know. I've been flying for 25 years. I've missed maybe one or two.
I missed one my whole life.
It's it's not worth it.
Nope.
So I just let the people go.
Dustin, I think that is such a valuable piece of advice.
Just chill.
It took me probably 40 years before. How old are you?
I'm 42.
Okay. It took me until I was about 40, where it was. Remember the book "Don't Sweat the Small Stuff"?
Yeah.
I didn't read it, but I feel like I did because I had a million people tell me why. Because I was Mr. Sweat the Small Stuff.
Sure.
So all of my friends and loved ones and family members that read it felt compelled to tell me, you really should read this book. There's a story in there, and I don't know what it was. I don't know. Maybe the testosterone just lessons and you're not so amped up. But I can't tell you how much more enjoyable the last 20 years of my life have been. And I only wish I could go back and relive the first 40 with the same attitude that I have now. Just let it go. 1,000 years from now, when we're still just a speck of dust in the universe, what the hell difference does any of this make?
It doesn't.
None.
It really doesn't make a difference.
That's depressing, Jay.
No, but it is kind of depressing, but really, we're so small.
No, I hear you.
It's so inconsequential.
Dude.
All of the things that have gotten us in trouble, things that we've said out of anger or done out of anger, was it really worth it? Ask most of the people, they'll go back and they'll go, hell no, man. It was just an in-the-moment thing that I couldn't control.
Same thing with traffic and getting mad at people, and you get mad at people in the driving. I do too. I've got a little bit of a temper, and
I've calmed down a little bit.
I have to calm myself down. It's it really doesn't matter. I got a pretty awesome life. Things are good, healthy kids.
Focus on what matters.
Yeah, it's not really the end of the world.
If you want,
Good.
If you want to go really, really morbid, hey man, listen, none of this don't matter. Everything that you have or will have will be somebody else's in a couple of years.
You're not taking
and
any
by
of it
the
with
way, if you're talking about legacy, tell me something about your great grandfather.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's 2 generations.
That's
By the way,
exactly
Aaron was not embarrassed.
Right.
He was wanting me to tell the story to everybody we met after that, when we were on the road.
He's got an interesting personality for a kid. He's like an adult in a boy's body.
He is.
Not even anymore, but I think the average son would have wanted to, the want to get away commercial. I think the average kid.
Only child though, I think they grow up a little faster.
And he's different. He's the most mature kid I think I've ever met. He's like talking to an adult when you talk to your son. Yeah, and he probably saw the humor in it. Because here's what I would have said.
Yeah.
Who the hell is this jerk? But I also would have been like, good for him. Someone needs to say something. And I'm never that guy. I'm not going to be the guy to do it. You are absolutely the guy to do it.
Right.
If there is a deviation from the norm in Bulls And I know this because a lot of times you and I make eye contact during the show.
Yeah.
I caught it, you caught it, we'll look at each other and we'll make a face.
Right.
But you act on it and you're not afraid to say things in public about it.
I'm a little like Larry David in that way.
Larry David's very
Not
much
to that
like
extreme,
that.
but in
Yeah.
a lot of ways I am.
Yeah.
All right, go.
Dustin's got to go. I got
By the way,
a
that
story for you
that
guys,
was a
though.
great story.
All right, thank
It
you.
lived up.
Yep.
It lived up. Have a good game this weekend, brother.
boys.
Yep.
Good luck, Dustin. Thanks for your contribution this week. All right, so I got a story real quick. It's not Bull's level, but I do think, Bull, you'll appreciate this more than anyone
Okay.
else because it was crazy. So on Saturday, I ran in my first ever race.
You ran a race Saturday?
It's just a simple 5K, but
Wow,
ran a
good
race.
for you.
You never
hate
run
running.
a 5K before.
I mean, I've ran 5Ks, but never in a race.
You hate running.
I
Wow.
do hate running.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's for charity. My
Later.
one of my
See you,
friends
brother.
here, his brother's company was putting on. It was at the zoo.
Okay.
So it was run.
Big race?
There was 167 people.
Oh, so small. Very small.
I finished 5th.
Out of 167,
Wow.
that's great.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
So
very
fifth
good,
overall,
actually.
third
What was
from
your
male.
time?
A 6:05 pace.
Wow, you did a 19-minute, basically, under 19.
18:41.
Because 5K is 3.1.
Yeah. It was,
Oh, a 6-minute. Listen, that's no joke,
No, I
bro.
was cooking. I was cooking.
That's no joke.
So afterwards, they had the little after thing. I was eating a donut, and we were by the medal stand, and they made an announcement: if you finish top 5 or whatever, come get your medal. I'm like, oh, I'm literally right here. I go over get my medal. So they give me a medal, and they give me a little trophy. It's no joke. It's smaller than the fantasy football trophy we have. This little dingy trophy that says 5th place.
Wow.
But I'm like, it's for charity. Who cares? It was awesome. I'm like, oh, this
Yeah.
is cool. So part of running the race and part of the admission for this race was you got free admission to the zoo for the day.
Nice.
So we get this wristband, and it was $30 to enter. You get a T-shirt, a ticket to the zoo, and you get to run race. Awesome.
Nice.
So I'm
I
there
love
with
the
my
zoo.
friends.
The best.
About 20 minutes later, holding the trophy in my hand, and the guy who gives me the trophy comes up and goes, I hate to do this, man. I need that trophy back.
No way.
You got.
I swear on my
Did
life.
they make a
Fifth place
mistake?
doesn't get trophy?
No, let me tell you. The trophy said 5th place.
Okay.
Trophy
Oh.
literally said 5th place.
Yeah.
What did the first place trophy look like, by the way?
It was 3 inches taller than the 5th place. It was the exact same thing.
Like,
Yeah,
What time did the first place person run, do you know?
a minute faster than I did. He was in the low 17. He was flying.
Dang, that's a
Yeah,
great
yeah.
pace.
So I'm standing there. I'm like, sure. Sure.
Whatever, take it.
I don't really, but it's embarrassing that you're asking
well,
for a
he
trophy
put you in a
back.
spot to be a jerk.
Yes.
Like if you would have said, no, you gave it to me, it's mine,
Yeah.
then you're
Why-
the jerk.
Why did he need it back?
I'll tell you in a sec.
This is
So-
awful.
So I say
Oh,
and now I'm standing with 6 of my friends, by the way. So they're
Yeah.
all, so it's even more awkward because I don't know.
Oh, my God.
Sure, man. I don't really care about the trophy.
You didn't ask, why do you want this back?
So he takes it. I go, hey, before you take, can I know why? He goes, you finished 5th overall, but you didn't sign up for an age group. This trophy was for 5th place in the age group. So I go, okay. He goes, the person who finished 5th in the age group really wants a trophy.
What's the age group?
28 to 40.
There was a 28 to 40-year-old that had to have that dinky
Was
trophy?
upset.
What a
Oh
loser.
my God.
This person, because I could go through the results and see, I'm not going to mention his name.
You don't know this person, do you?
No, I don't know this person. This person finished 31st overall, but 5th in the age group that he wanted.
So they wait a minute. They gave away top 5 for every age group.
They gave away a top 3 overall,
Okay.
and then a top 5 for each age group.
Okay, well, you were top 5 in your age group.
I didn't register for an age group, so technically on the thing. And,
Oh,
and
my
who cares?
God.
Where did
God.
you finish in your age group, by the way?
Second.
So
But
you
once
should have
again-
said, okay, well,
Well, give me
then
that
go
second-
get the second
Once
place
again,
trophy
I-
from some other loser.
We were too far away. I didn't
Oh,
care.
my God.
This
Man
guy
or woman?
finished-
Was it a man or a woman?
It was a guy.
Of course.
This guy who finished
Party
31st overall and 5th in the 28 to 40 age group was throwing a fit.
A fit?
He did not get
Did
a
you
trophy.
see him?
Was
throw
it
a
really
fit?
a fit, or did he just say, I'd like that trophy?
No, the guy who came and asked me was like, this dude's losing his mind. He really wants a trophy.
Oh, my God. What
so
a loser.
I gave the trophy back.
Why not call this guy out? He's a total loser.
Because I don't know.
Well,
maybe-
listen, anybody watching can go look at the results, and they'll figure
the
out who it
whole-
was.
The whole event was
for charity.
Sponsored by Empower Sports,
Yeah,
which is an organization that gets special needs kids involved in
Yeah,
sports.
I'm
So,
involved with that, actually.
I don't know who, so I don't want to call anyone out.
Oh,
but
okay. Yeah, maybe it was.
That's a great organization,
might
too.
have
It's
been-
great.
It's
and
a
I was
great
super,
organization.
super happy to run,
Okay.
to be part of that.
You
but
know what you found out, McNuggets, the hard way? You found out that when you interact with civilians in athletic endeavors, there's a different mindset, right? Like you played for real. Like civilians really be like, this might be the greatest thing he ever did in his life.
You might know this term. The term that today's athlete uses, well, really the last decade, that's the difference between scholarship and Gen Pop.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Gen Pop is the general population that will celebrate an intramural trophy like it was the Super Bowl, compared to somebody that played high-level athletics and knows what it all really means.
There's a level.
You got Gen Popped.
I don't have a problem with people celebrating a championship on an amateur level. It's fun to do that.
Listen.
But to the point where you would scream and yell about a fifth-place trophy, finishing 33rd place,
you're throwing a fit over a trophy.
Now the only
literally
excuse, Mike, maybe this person had special needs or something. Maybe,
and that's what I don't want to mention.
So maybe
right. That could be a thing.
Because then you are the bad guy.
That's the only legit excuse.
I was happy to give the trophy back. I have to.
I think we should pitch in and each 45 cents or whatever and get Mikey a new fifth place.
This had to have been the least expensive thing that anyone's ever cared about in the history of humanity.
Yeah, that's pretty petty.
In terms of like an athletic award, it was.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what,
it was
Mike.
funny.
But he wanted to tell everybody and show everybody.
Here's what I'm going to do on Friday. This Friday, I am the announcer for a swim meet in Westlake.
Yeah,
and we have like trophies and then ribbons and stuff. So I'm going to get Mike a fifth place ribbon.
See if there's one left over.
Ribbon.
That would make me very.
Or you know what
happy.
else you should do? You should randomly, when you're giving the results, say in first place and give the real name. In second place, the real name. Third place.
Yeah.
Fourth place.
And then
fifth place.
Yeah, right.
Mike Lucas.
Yes.
Don't do that.
I'll take
Somebody's mom's gonna look up that roster and say,
like, he did not come.
My child came in fifth. Yeah, don't. That's another thing. When you deal with Gen Pop kids, you deal with Gen Pop parents.
Oh
and
my God, and they're the worst.
They're the worst.
I was happy to give it back. It's no harm, no foul. I just think it's funny.
It is a great story, though. It's a great story.
At the end of the day, I have the screenshot of the overall finishers.
Yeah.
I finished fifth. No one can take it away from me, trophy or not.
One last question before we go, because I've had friends that hated running, and then one of them ran up, literally had never run. He played linebacker at Ohio State.
Dang.
And decides, you know what? A lot of his buddies were running. He played with Luke Fickell. And he said, gosh, I'm going to start running. And it got him. And he then later qualified to run in the New York Marathon. Is the bug going to catch you? Because you're good at it, clearly.
Yeah, I run fast because I want to be done as fast as possible.
Yeah, there's a big difference between a
Is that really why you run
big
fast?
difference between a 5K and a marathon.
I'll tell you this. I went to the run club last night. A bunch of my friends have been telling me to come for a while.
Yeah.
I was like, it's a beautiful night out. I'm not sure how many nice nights out. I ran slow with them. It was like an 8:15 pace. I was miserable. Every
So
step
you just
was
hate
me.
it.
Yeah.
I want
We've
to
had this
run to
conversation
finish.
before in the gym. Mike's like, wow, you spend a lot of time on the treadmill. How do you do that? I hate running. I'm like, well, I don't love it either. I can't even run really anymore with all of my knee ailments. But
Yeah.
I've known that you've hated it. But yeah, I would say this, Mike. In all honesty, you know this. That's eye popping.
Oh, I know.
Like you've never done it before, and I'm sure you didn't train for it. And if you were able to go out there and run a 6-minute pace, you should try a 10K.
I want to do the most. I'll run a half marathon at some point.
We'll run a 10K first.
Yeah,
because that's 6, and that can be too much.
I've ran before just because I wanted to do cardio. Once again, I hate it, but
that's a great story.
I could do a half marathon. That's as far as I ever have any interest. I don't even want to do it. I just want to do it because I'm competitive.
Well, it's
as
a
hell.
lifetime achievement.
And I have friends who are running a half. Did I tell you guys this? Last thing we'll run real quick, but I went to two of my best friends, the wedding I was at last weekend.
Yeah.
They ran the Philly Marathon last year.
Oh, nice.
And they cramped up, they walked, they made us wait at the finish line. They both sucked. I love them to death, but they made us wait so long.
Over 4 hours?
They cramped up at the end. It was bad.
Yeah.
We went out after one of the most fun afternoons I've ever had.
Good.
Drinks were flowing. My brother was there. My brother's more of a runner than I am. And drunkenly we challenged each other to a half marathon. He's run one before and ran one very fast. but he's my little brother. I would smoke him. So, like, that is the only reason I've run a half marathon.
I think you should
Other
do
than
it.
that,
I think you
won't.
should do it to prove that you can beat your little brother.
Yeah, because we all have to do that. All right, that's great overtime. By
See
the
you,
way.
everybody.
That's why you pay that extra buck.
That's worth
See
it.
you tomorrow. Peace.